Happy Tuesday. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and we are back with another NBA Prizepicks video. Thought we were going to get the sweep yesterday. Wasn't too happy that they didn't start Drummond. I was kind of on the fence if they would or not, or just keep him in that bench role with him beat out. But they decided to keep him on the bench. Didn't quite get there for us. Steven Adams easily got there if you played him. Field goals or free throws made or free throws attempted. And then PJ Washington got there as well. So, yeah, 2-1 on that video. And then if you checked out the DraftKings Pick 6 video, we did 2-1 on that one as well. So we're going to keep this thing going. Got 5 games tonight here. Kind of like these slates where there's not so much going on. You kind of dig in a little bit deeper. So we'll bring up 3 picks for you here for tonight. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, make sure you download and use our promo code CashKeg. Play $5, get $50 in PrizePicks lineups guaranteed. You'll also be eligible for a free month of our elite subscription service. Let's get after it. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up on the board. Again, we're going to talk about 3 picks that you can consider when making your selections today. I'll pull them up and kind of show you in the tool where we're at with them. A little bit yesterday. If you like any kind of second half action, if you're a kind that you love watching the games and you want more action, maybe you have foul trouble with one of your guys early and you want to get some more action down. I'll tell you, DBLA does a great job in the Discord putting out these second half slips like this, and he absolutely crushes. So if you want access to these, get you a Quan or Elite subscription, and he posts these almost every night for NFL, NBA, and it's been fantastic. I think this was one that Trey put out, and then I gave out this one for Thursday Night Football. So if you're into sportsbook stuff and not just the DFS sites like PrizePicks, we give out stuff like this as well. So yeah, it was a pretty good night overall. Pretty close to an amazing night for myself, but still, I'm not going to complain anytime I hit something like that. All right, let's dive in. Let's talk some ball a little bit. First one we're going to go after here. I'm going to go after Colin Sexton. And a lot of this has to do with Brandon Miller being out. Trey Mann is questionable. Grant Williams is out. Josh Green is out. And I kind of like him at this 27 fantasy score, to be honest with you. Going up against Miami, yes, it's a tough matchup. I get that. But the usage should be there for him. Playing, mid-30s minutes. We should see, I would say low to mid-20s usage out of him. And if we go over and check out our tool here, Westbrook, I'll talk to him. That's one of the picks I was looking at. But Colin Sexton here. I think there's a lot of ways you can go here. If you're looking at assists, I think assist is perfectly in play. At FanDuel 3.5, minus 172 in the over there at 4. We're getting projected for 5.13. So if that might be a way you want to go. Fantasy score, like I said, where we were sitting at with him at the 27, we get him for 31.54. So again, very much in play. Field goal attempts, if you want to look at that, I think that is in play as well. So I really a guy that I'm going to be kind of overexposed to, but different ways, right? It doesn't have to be all fantasy score. Like I said, it could be assist here if we want to go that route as well. I think they're perfectly in play. Points and assist. We'll throw a fantasy score up here, but I do think a lot of Colin Sexton stuff is in play today. Next one we're going to look at here, we're going to head over to Ajay Mitchell. This man coming off the bench is a walking bucket. I mean, it is fun to watch this kid play, and they've been giving him minutes. That's the great thing, right? They are on a back-to-back here, but, he's been playing absolutely out of his mind off the bench. If we look at the 5 games this year, first couple games, only 15 and 14 minutes, but then 38, 28, 27. He's probably going to land around the 25 to 27 mark. He just gets it done. I think as long as J-Dub is out, we're going to see a lot of him because he just so good off the bench. And so I think where I'm looking at him at is points at the 14.5, points, rebounds, and assists at the 21.5. I'm looking at here. If you wanted to go field goal attempts or field goal made, I mean, last 3 games, he's had 14, 14, and 19 field goal attempts. So maybe that's a route that we go. We get him at 12.21. He's going to chuck the ball. That is for sure. Then we go field goals made. Again, been super efficient here. 7, 6, 9, 6, 6. I mean, he's cleared this every game he's played this year. So if you wanted to go that, 5.5, I'm perfectly fine. But I think all of these are very much in play. But maybe go field goal attempts here with just how much usage he has had off the bench. Like I said, if we had 2-point attempts, he's had 10, 11, 16, 6, and 7. But, I mean, he's cleared this in each of his last 4 games. And I don't expect him to quit shooting. So I think so much of him is in play with Mitchell. But maybe I want to look around the 11.5 field goal attempts. As long as he's going to be playing those minutes, I think he's going to be chucking the rock here. So that's kind of where I want to be with him. All 4 games he's played this season. The other one was a preseason game that I was looking at where he had 15 minutes, went 6 for 8. But he is the energy off the bench, and he is going to chuck the rock. So 11.5 field goal attempts, I think, is where we will sit with this one. But I think, again, if you want to go PRA, no problem there, or points, he's been super efficient. So that is the second pick that we'll look at. And the third and final one, as you see, I had Westbrook brought up here. Again, going and playing OKC. I kind of like this. And where I was looking at Westbrook is field goal attempts. 6.5 feels a little bit low. Don't play this if it pushes to 7. I don't want that. Maybe then you look at the 3.5 2-pointer attempts. I think that's where I'd go if this thing does push to 7. I know these lines move a little bit as I talk about them. But, 3 games this season. He's at 8, 5, and 12 field goal attempts. A little more juice, I think, playing OKC again. That's where everything started with him. But perfectly fine if you wanted to play 2-point attempts as well. The one thing I just kind of lean more field goal attempts is OKC just allows more 3-pointers than they do 2-pointers. So that's where I'm kind of go field goal attempts, because sometimes he gets 3-point happy as well. And we got about a 2-point discrepancy there with field goal attempts with our projection. That's where I'm going to kind of land there at the 6.5, where we have 8.32 as the projection. So that's going to be the final pick, Russell Westbrook. The usage off the bench, honestly, with Westbrook, it's really Malik Monk and Westbrook off the bench. They generally are going to start here: Keon Ellis, Schroeder, Levine, DeRozan, Sabonis. And so having Monk and Westbrook off the bench, they're going to handle a lot of that offense. So I think you can look at either one of them, but wouldn't play them together. So like I said, I think we're going to go here, field goal attempts 6.5 for Westbrook. So those are 3 you can consider. Again, if you want to go assist for Sexton instead of fantasy points, maybe that's a better route to go. If you're worried about a blowout, maybe you can get the assist a little bit quicker. But I do think either one of them are fine. I mean, it's only a 6.5 point spread. Miami is favored. Hornets are on the road. If LaMelo plays good and his shots going down, same with Miles Bridges, we should see something competitive. Or Sexton might just get going. So those are 3 picks to consider. Again, if you want access to these tools right here, you can get access to them if you just head over with tools, or you can get Elite. And if you want access to any of the picks that I showed you, you go Quan or Elite will get you access to all these slips that we give out within the Discord. So, and like always, if you want this for absolutely free, we got a couple here that we offer. Just first time depositor. Any of these sites right here, just hit that free offer button and send the information in. We'll get you taken care of. And hopefully see you in chat. It should be a fun one. Like always, I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.